All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Taylor again. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Pat! Max Cougar 19. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Bowers. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Look out!
Allen setting up play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First tone of the game for James Cook. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Down 80! What's that?
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Look out!
Play action now with Allen. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
319. Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Now Allen going to the air. Finds Kincaid. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Blitz coming here. Allen. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready up.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Blast through midfield. And he has this all the way across the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he has this down to the 34. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Willis to the air. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Motioning him from the slot right. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Willis. He's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on quarter-point action.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Here's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. Here's a screen for Cook. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Allen on 3rd and 2. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Hits him on the out route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Ready.
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They're going Taylor. Escapes the defender. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing is Willis. Brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Let's go now.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 12. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson now to add one more. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's third down now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Willis to throw it. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
19
Willis now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
On the set. Ready.
Willis in the pistol. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Completed over the middle. He takes this down to the opposing 47. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down carry for Taylor. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun. Off 52.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Raiders push the lead to 20. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
180! Half. Half 10.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Willis. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. A give, left side to Taylor. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Back to work after throwing the pick. Dump off caught by his back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Again, it's Cook. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Round 80!
Allen on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Cougar 19!
Now a handoff to Taylor. And he gets him around 6 there. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's go now, go!
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Brought down behind the
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready?
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They go again with Taylor. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He gets 6 on that play, and the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Vegas first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
60, Mustang 19. Ready?
They go play action. Here's Willis. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on third and 19.
First down. First and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be second down.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up third and 7.
Game of 3. It's third and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Taylor again. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of this. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready, set, go.
Another shot for Taylor. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's get ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
2. Ready, go. Ready.
They'll throw for it. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looked like a Bill got it.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Middle.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now a design run, it's Allen. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Gun. 319. Monday. Out.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills' football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. The Bills with a punt team out there. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. The return begins on their side of midfield. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So an electrifying punt return, the benefit of a fistful or 2 of jersey, and that holding flag brings it back. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Cut for big yards on the right side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Raiders.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on. Ready.
Now a run with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They send a tight end in motion. This is Taylor. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 15. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's Willis to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
A run here with Taylor. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Unlock. Let go.
Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Willis lays out left side and gets it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep running away with this. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Again, Allen to the air. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Chase incomplete. Deontay Banks on the coverage.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Number 83. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To throw again, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those are short throws. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Ready, right?
Here's a give to Taylor. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Alert! Alert!
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ready? What is that?
Allen to throw. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this one doesn't go far.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Not from the pistol to Cook. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Allen on 3rd and short. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.